A master page is kind of like a template for your pages. Anything that you put on a master page will show up on your document pages. That's why you should use master pages for things like page numbers, headers, or a logo that you want on all or most of your pages. Every document has at least one master page, and you can find that in the Pages panel. I'll open the Pages panel, and I can see the master pages at the top. This file, from the Exercise Files folder, has one master page, just called A-Master. To see the master page, I double-click on it. Because this is a facing pages document as a left and right page, I can see that the master page also has a left and a right page. So anything that I put on a right-hand page will only show up on the right-hand pages of my document, and vice versa. Anything on the left shows up only on the left. If it were a single-sided document, a non-facing pages document, I would only see one page, and anything I put on that one page will show up on all my document pages. We're working with a book, and books often have running headers and page numbers. I'm going to talk about how to add page numbers that update automatically a little later on in this chapter. So for right now, I'm just going to add running headers at the top of my page. To do that, I'll grab my type tool and I'll drag out a frame up at the top of this page. I'll type in the name of this book, The History of Art. There we go, The History of Art, and I'm going to apply some formatting to it. Now, I have some formatting in a paragraph style that I'm going to apply to this, and I talk about paragraph styles later on in this title. So for now, just follow along and you'll get it. I'll go to the Paragraph Styles panel, which is open because I have the Advanced Workspace open, and I'm going to scroll down until I see the Folio paragraph style. I click on it, and it automatically applies a bunch of formatting to that text. Now I need a running head on the right side of my page. So I'll choose the Selection tool, the black arrow tool, and I'm going to Option-Shift-Drag or Alt-Shift-Drag on Windows. What that does is it makes a duplicate of that frame, and it keeps it in perfect alignment. That's what the Shift key does. Option or Alt makes a duplicate. Shift key keeps it in alignment so that they stay on the same plane on the two different pages. Over here, I'm going to choose my Type tool, select this text, and delete it. And instead of typing the name, I'm going to put a running header in there that changes from page to page or section to section. I'll be talking about sections a little bit later on. In this case, I'm going to go to the Type menu, choose Text Variables, and choose Insert Variable. I have a variable built into this template called Running Header, and the Running Header text variable automatically picks up the name of the chapter and puts it up here into the header. That's all I need to do. Now let's take a look at our document pages to see if it worked. I'm going to jump down here to page 8 and 9, and we can see this is a chapter header, and we can see that it automatically picked that up and put it into the header. I'll double-click on pages 10 and 11, and we can see that once again the headers are on both sides of the pages, left and right. So this is terrific because it means I don't have to add headers manually on every single spread throughout my document. The problem is that when I added that to the master page, it applied it to every document page, even my cover and front matter. For example, I'll go back to the first page in my document by double-clicking on it here in the Pages panel, and we'll see that all these guides were added. Those running headers are actually on that page too. We just can't see it because there's a picture on top of it. But if we go to the title page, we'll see that we do have those running headers. That is not what I wanted at all. My title and my cover, those pages up at the front, I don't want to have running headers on. So can you remove them? Absolutely. What you do is you apply a None master page. You sort of remove the master page template from the document pages. And you can do that in the Pages panel by dragging the None master page onto the page. I'll drag that down, and all of a sudden, all of those master page items are disappeared. The guides, the running head, and so on. Now, if I want to apply None to a number of pages, for example, all the pages in the front matter, I'll simply select the first page and then Shift-select on the last page that I want to apply it to. I'll go to the Pages panel flyout menu, and I'll choose Apply Master to Pages. It asks me which master page I want to apply. I'll choose None. And what pages do I want to apply them to? Because I selected them in the Pages panel first, it shows up here for me. I'll click OK, and now all of these pages have None master page applied to them. So there's no running headers, no extra guides, and so on. I can tell that no master page is applied to them because there's no little A in the upper left corner of each page. Note that on these spreads, it has an A, which means that the master page A is applied to them. But over here, there's no A, which means that they're not applied. Also, when I hover the cursor over the spread, it tells me exactly which master page is applied. When you start using master pages, there's one little thing that'll drive you crazy. I'm going to jump to page 10 here by double-clicking on it in the Pages panel, and let's say I want to move that running header a little bit. I just wanted to move it to the left or right or something. I can't click on it. No matter how many times I click, it doesn't select it at all. InDesign is keeping these master page items away from you so that you don't accidentally mess up your design. But in the next movie, I'm going to show you how to get past the safety net and access those master page items directly on your document page.